Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the incredible paradise. Let's see, I got a little bit of stuff done. We have an oxygen system that is now not only oxygenating this base, it is sending oxygen back to the main base. We got a little bit of hydrogen stored up. And with that, we've got an aqua tuner cooling itself with this little loop. That loop, this little one. The big loop is then cooling down the cool steam vent, which isn't quite fully analyzed yet, and then attempting to cool down the water. So it's all very warm over here, but it should start coming down. In the living area, I've got a hydrogen loop slowly being cooled down by these two tiles. You can see Bert here with the heat stroke. Really? You're back over there? This is why he has heat stroke and he keeps taking breaks on the healing bench because, yeah, it's a little warm, but he is so close to having it done. Come on, Bert, what's your science up to? Six. But now it's done erupting. I'm kind of curious as to whether or not I can target this one. X3281. Can you rename them? Yes, you can. That's helpful. So back over here. No, you can't. Or maybe I gotta wait until... No, because I can see the sulfur geyser. So geotuners have to be on that base. Research-wise, I am so close to being done. We've got liquid oxidizer done. And we're working on this, but look at that. I am 20 short. I don't know how that math went wrong, but I am short 20 databanks. The solution to that, hopefully there's enough over here. If I go with industrial ingredient, databanks. How many do I have? 16. Oh, there's got to be another one around here somewhere. Four, one. Oh, I've got these. There's another two. I am going to get there. Oh, and I've got some more vents to tame, or to analyze. Here we can demolish. I think we already inspected that. Ooh, did we inspect this? Yep, already inspected. Just making sure I've inspected everything I can. There we go, there's another one. Like I said, I am gonna get there. Got lots of iron. And I gotta remember what vent is what over here. I think I already inspected this. Yes. I want to leave that. I might find some use for all this nice radiation. But we got... Ooh, yeah, Nisbet's stress is way up. But we should be up to luxury barracks, washroom, rec room, and great hall. Nisbet, why is your morale... Oh, you are right on that edge. Ooh, dirt. But I think I've sent over enough dirt. Yep, I've got 22 tons over here. Yeah, I don't really need another dupe. Whatever, we'll print out the dirt. I will need it. How come nobody's grabbing my databanks? I just want to know how many I've got. 17. I need 3 more. It's alright, we'll figure it out. I think that was it. I think I found 4 more databanks over here. And done. Alright, now we're just waiting on applied science. And as for my run-in dupes, this pretty much got full of magma. So I'm going to wait for this to eat some more. And in that sense, we can set this temperature up higher. Because I don't actually care if that's high or not. We just want to suck the heat out of here. And was that you finished? No. Just Bert getting hurt. Alright, now that I can do liquid oxidizer, let's just go ahead and swap you out. Oh, that's going to make a mess. And that has to be made out of steel. Nothing I can do about it. There are certain things you have to make out of steel. As soon as my dupes run in here, this will all get oxygen, which is annoying, but it's better than it evaporating. Or not. And then I'm building the large tank. Alright, well if that's the case... Oh, one other thing I did was all this hot igneous rock, instead of storing it in this little room, I'm just dumping it on this metal tile. So it's all slowly exchanging heat, which is working out quite well. Really, they got the oxalite out of there, or did it all evaporate? They must have grabbed it. Normally I would put my liquid oxygen system like right here, but with all that hot magma, we're going to do it in space and test out the new drywall and how it is less costly. I'm just saying whether or not I can run this all off of solar. And I'm betting I can, and because this is all nice and in a vacuum already, I could just do this. I mean, I've got hydrogen, but I probably won't make a hydrogen tank. Alright, let me queue it up, and I'm going to toss a bunch of solar on it and see how it does. I have no way of cooling the aqua tuner. I was like, oh, I'll just run a steam turbine and run it. I'm like, nope, I don't have steel. I can't cool the aqua tuner for making the liquid oxygen. I also don't have supercoolant. So then I have to use a thermal regulator, and I have no way of cooling the thermal regulator without using even more of these exploitees, and I don't have enough room. Never mind. Different direction. We want petroleum. I'll figure out the liquid oxygen thing here shortly. Oh, he's done. 44. Okay. And then this water is very slowly cooling down. Coming in at 32, coming out at 38. And all this water is at 41. So yes, I am cooling that just slowly. All right, let's collect all of my oil. I really want some thimbleweed. Oh, and food. Ooh, good. Glad I just noticed that. These guys are almost out. And where are you? Why is there a grub here? You go away. Very sludge. Alright, now we got some food. So I need suit docks. I really want some thimbleweed. Hot polluted oxygen. Let's come in and inspect this one. I think this was the natural gas. Yep. Oh, and it's dormant. well, let's just keep having my dupes take a bunch of stuff while I'm playing out the base. I just want to go to Thimbleweed. And I think this was the polluted water. Can't remember all what this base had. Another satellite. Oh, and someone had asked how I make the naphtha, liquid naphtha. If you come diagonally, see if I can find a spot that's good for it. Oh, there's some obsidian there I can dig. So if you put a temp shift plate in diagonally, so like right here, if I dig that bit right there, and I put a temp shift plate in of plastic, it will suck heat from that bit of magma and I'll end up with some naphtha. And I probably need some more. So let's do it. And by doing it up above, it then melts and falls and doesn't interact anymore and turn to sour gas most of the time. And I think Liam here is just about done. He's up to, where is your athletics? 14. So yeah, Liam, you don't need to be in here anymore. All right, let's just find who are my worst 3 dupes on athletics on the main base. Ari, athletics 24, athletics 16, so Ashkin can come in. And Bonnie. Ooh, we are leaking some stuff, so let's immediately do that. This might have been a bad idea. Okay, that was scary. Don't do that into a pressurized area. So let's instead do this over here. Same idea, we'll come through like that. Alright, now that that area is all nice and cleaned up, I take a plastic temp shift plate and I put it there. I got a nice spot for it to land in so I won't make a mess. Theoretically, it will melt and not turn into sour gas. Let's go wait for dupes to come do it. Over here, we're cleaning up the top of this base. I'm just going to start digging all this down so it's nice and cleaned up and I can build what I want. Alright, Ari, how good of a builder are you? Not very. Definitely up to the complexity level where high-speed mode does pretty much nothing. Boom, naphtha. And that's how you do it. And now there's too much liquid, but if I go and start popping these out, I can pump it. I can put it in a tank. I can do whatever I want with it. See, it's 250. I'm betting if I pull this out, I can probably mop it. I just don't want it to go over here. This igneous rock is 1300 degrees. It will flash over here. Perfect. We mop it up and then we dump it over here. I think I figured out what I'm going to do for my liquid oxygen. We're just going to build it over here. Dig all of this out. It's already nice and in a vacuum. I'll do one of my cooling exploits and we'll just build the whole thing running off of that. We might be just about there, yeah. 4 more research points. Oh, come on. We're 1 shot short. You can stop shooting. I think they fixed it. They finally fixed that bug. I've been reporting that bug for forever. That once you're fully done with research, that it says no research focus selected. It's done. All right, you out of there, you out of there. And then I can put in more geotuners because you just need 2 research stations for a laboratory. 2 science buildings. I wonder if a geotuner counts as one. Let's find out. And the answer is yes. A geotuner does count as a science building, so I don't even need the research station anymore. So now I can double target. Two, there we go. And I think they limited it to 4 or 5 you can target. I suppose I could target the minor volcano, but that's almost full of magma. Let's hope that doesn't blow up in my face. Printables. Yeah, I'll take another pipsqueak. Just trying to figure out where all this water came from. There is a chunk of hot igneous rock over here that broke a pipe. It's like, why is there water everywhere? Broken pipe will do it. Yeah, it really overheated everything. Of course, me dumping hot naphtha around didn't help either. Alright, now I got a nice clean open space. What if I just take a nice metal tile like that? And go like... Guess it doesn't really matter which way I do it. U-shape should be fine. And I'll build that up and then have the liquidizing tank over here. I think that'll work. Well, I think this is a pretty decent beginning build, other than there's no way for me to get the gas in here. I need one more space. Let's bump it out. So they made drywall cheaper. It's now only 100, which is awesome. I need that, and I need a high pressure gas vent. I am running way low on copper. Something like that. Alright, where's my U? Alright, we are sending over more copper ore, because I am out. U, allow manual use. Copper. I will send over some iron too. Yeah, we have 69 tons of copper ore. That'll help. I'm finally sending over my bleach stone so I can actually put it in the rockets and tune up the cool steam vents with it. And yeah, so you contain that. We got 2 pointing at that. That one we don't need. I think I am just about at the point to start turning this on. So if you're above negative 230, I think we said was good. So we want to hook you up into U. Hook you up into U. I just want to make sure I have the background in place. Yep, that is holding steady at exactly 200 and not coming down. Perfect. You go into U. And I don't think this needs to be a full 20 kilos. So we will stop there and start filling the loop. Now I'm just sucking this hydrogen right off my hydrogen vent. That's why it's coming in fits and bursts. But now that we got that, we can hook up power. Two, 8. Now you start latching. And once you actually have some hydrogen, this will actually cool down. And that should be enough to fill the loop right there. So now let's turn off this and we'll dump the rest in that room. Now we gotta wait for the light to come back. And with the last of the hydrogen coming in here, 8 kilos is good. Disconnect that and hook up the oxygen. Negative 183, so we'll say negative 190. I think 195 is even good. Yeah, you can see the temperature dropping over here on this side. It's just going to take a while for everything to catch up and get down there. You might as well run it all at once and call it good. This is going to take forever. Like, there's just no two ways about it. Trying to use one thermal regulator through an exploit to cool down 20 kilos of oxygen. I think it'll do it. I just think I'm going to be sitting here for a while. So thank you all very much for watching. Definitely a interesting exploity playthrough I'm going for this time, and I'm enjoying it, and hopefully you are as well. We'll see you next time.